People are living in tents because they can't afford housing in New South Wales. Families are living in tents.
Why are these huge queues around the corner of this block here? What's going on? You know, it's people lining up for rentals, you know?
We have a major housing affordability challenge, so there is a great distress in the market. 40 years ago, houses were under $100,000 then across all our capital cities, whereas today for Sydney it's over $1 million.
In the 80s and 90s there's a kind of general turn away from the idea that the state should be providing for people's welfare needs.
We've had a perfect storm of tax regulation, to a point increased migration, massively increasing prices of housing over the past 20 years in Australia.
We do value, I think, a pretty lavish lifestyle here in Australia, and so we're spending money on things like the cafe culture. However, that hasn't been the cause of a housing crisis. I think the government at a federal and state level is holding responsibility.
Things like negative gearing significantly contribute to housing as a commodity for wealth generation and not making it available for those on lower incomes.
What is an ideal society? How do we want to live? What should be our values?
What we need to do is ensure that the most vulnerable are cared for.
The narrative and the value of fairness is right at the centre of our culture, and certainly while it might be a spoken value, I think the practical lived experience is very different to that